Welcome back to Shaw Spotlight. The Fort William Rotary House Lottery has been helping local charities in our community for the past 33 years. It is still happening this year. I'm here with the president of the Fort William Rotary, Stephen Margarit. Stephen, the Rotary House Lottery is still happening this year. How is it different because of COVID-19?
So obviously when we were planning it earlier this year, we did not make some of the preparations for COVID. We had to stop the open houses that we run, every Saturday and Sunday. But we looked at it and we tried different ways of still being able to run this lottery. At the end of the day, it's all about raising money for the community, and where there's a will, there's a way. And we were able to find some alternatives to still be able to do the house, maybe a little differently than normal, but it's great that we're still able to do this in a virtual setting.
Now, is the house completed?
Yeah, so the house is ready to move in. So when on the draw date, which is this Thanksgiving, October 12th, people can move in the next day if they want. So it's great.
So that is a big difference. Instead of it happening on Canada Day, obviously, it's the draw date has been moved to October. Now, can you explain the house to our viewers?
So it's a great Lomar Michelli built house. It's worth $589,000. It's in River Terrace on South Creek Street. It's 5 bedrooms. It's got a finished basement, which is something newer that we just did in the last few years. It's got a great backyard. It's close, to the hospital and some other amenities. So it's a really great house. The other great thing is if it's not the house for you, you can sell it and, make some pretty good profit on a $100 ticket.
For sure. Now, every year it's always different on what comes with the house. What is coming with the house this year?
Yeah, so this year in the downstairs rec room, there's a TV, there's the appliances in the kitchen, including, the oven stove with the microwave and refrigerator. So there are some elements to it, but obviously the bigger thing that we've been doing in the last few years is, giving everybody a finished basement.
Now, where can people see the house? I know you can't do the open houses, but where can people go to see the house?
So if they want to do a viewing of the house, we have some pictures and a video on our website, and they can also go to our Facebook page, which has a link to YouTube, and they can watch the video. You can also pause the video and kind of do a 360 view of the house of each room. So it's a great way to still see it, maybe not in person, but still have a feel for what you have the chance of winning.
Now, here's the most important question. How do people get tickets?
So this year we've had to make some changes because of COVID. So unfortunately, you can't come to the house and get a ticket on the weekend. All of our outlets have been shut down, so you can't get a ticket at any of those outlets. But you can go online, which is a brand new thing, and we just got approval from the Alcohol and Gaming Commission of Ontario. So people can go online to fwrotary.ca and they can click the link and buy a ticket and complete the transaction right there. So that's great. They can also mail in a form and put the credit card number, or mail in a check if they wanted to as well, and all that information's on the website.
Okay, is there any options for people who have already purchased their tickets from before?
So for anyone who purchased their ticket prior to June 17th, if for any way they wanted a refund, because originally we weren't able to do the online, so if anybody feels that this might impact their odds or any way, they can apply for a refund. But at the end of the day, if you bought a ticket beforehand, it's still good. It's still in the drum, and you still have that chance to win a really great house.
Now, because you're online, does this open it up to the rest of Northwestern Ontario to participate in this Rotary House Lottery?
So as always, because it's a government approved one from the Alcohol and Gaming, anyone who lives in Ontario can buy a ticket. With online, it makes it a lot easier for people who aren't in Thunder Bay specifically. They can go online to the website, and we've had orders from Kenora to Barrie to Niagara. So it's great to see, people from around the province helping to support local charities.
Yes, and how much are the tickets, and how many tickets are you selling?
So tickets are still, after 34 years, $100 for one, or you could do 3 for $250. And this year we're selling up to 14,000 tickets, and hopefully we'll sell out like we have in the past few years. But we're hoping.
Now, I know a big part of the reason why people buy tickets early is for the early birds. Now, what's changing with the early birds because of COVID?
So we had to push the date, the final draw date and the early bird draw dates a little bit later. So for anybody who hasn't got their ticket yet, there is still time. The first early bird is Friday, July 3rd, and we run 10 of them throughout the summer, every Friday. And basically, you just have to purchase your ticket before the previous Sunday, before the draw, and you'll be entered into that week's draw.
Now, over the past 33 years, the Fort William Rotary has raised over $6 million for local charities. Where is the money going this year?
So we were approved to support up to 20 charities this year. Basically, once a charity's been approved, they still have to apply with a certain project that they have that they would like us to support. But there's 20 charities this year that we will be supporting, and we're happy to, support. And it's a wide range from the Hospital Foundation's cardiac campaign to George Jeffrey to Shelter House to RFDA, and many, many more. So it's really great. It's a wide array of charities. So I think there's something for everyone. And people might be impacted by that money going to a charity and helping them or someone they know out in our community.
And what a great way. You have a chance to win a beautiful house or win the early birds, and you're helping out charities in our community as well. Stephen, where can people get more information?
Sure. So for more information, they can go to our website, which is fwrotary.ca, or they can go to our Facebook page. They just have to type in Fort William Rotary House Lottery, and it'll be up there, and they'll get some more information on the house and about the lottery this year.
Perfect. Steve, thanks so much for talking with us today.
Thanks so much for having me.